is an ancient ritual. In the biblical times, when someone served some time in prison or was in bondage of any type, they were given a white stone when they were released. Now, whether you know it or not, each of us actually comes from bondage today. Did you know that? You've been in bondage? You might like go, what? So the truth is, we've been in bondage to illusions, to things that are not true, to limiting beliefs and ideas that we got fed as children and growing up from society. See, we came in as pure love beings, and yet we got it fed all this information. And so we have beliefs that aren't even true. So we're going to release the bondage of things that have held us back. That's the truth. Because bondage and prison is something that holds us back. We want to be free to experience everything new. So this white stone signifies your freedom. Back in the ancient days, people believed who had overcome those limiting beliefs and limiting things in their life, they were given this white stone. And on that white stone was written a new name, a new word of what they were going to be experiencing in this freedom time. And it was just representing what we were going into that freedom. So white actually represents joy, victory, and purification. So are you ready to have that and to release anything else that's not that? In the white stone, in that stone, there is a purified sense of consciousness and knowing that you are one. You are one with the one. God said to Moses, I am who I am. I am who I am. And in this higher white stone consciousness that you all have within you, you learn your new name, an entirely new realization of the true I am. So I'm going to invite you now to close your eyes and take a breath and just feel the white stone in your hand. Knowing that it came all the way from Israel, that there is something profoundly deep from this ceremony that we do today. And I invite you to consciously invite Spirit to come more fully into your heart and mind during this ceremony. Perhaps there's a new relationship, a new career, a new quality of being that is reaching out to you, reaching out to be more fully expressed in the new year. And I will now invite you to realize that the white stone in your hand is a symbol of greater life. It is a symbol of who you have become, of who you are becoming, of who you would love to be. Feel the presence of Spirit, knowing your oneness, that you are loved and supported unconditionally. And so now invite you to open your minds and heart to the word that Spirit has for you, the new name or phrase that is calling you into 2025. And when that word appears in your consciousness, I invite you to write that upon your white stone. Once you've written that new name or quality, that new expression of life that is calling you forth, after you've written it on your white stone, I invite you to close your eyes again and to simply meditate on what you have written. As we receive and meditate upon the word, the new name for our ever-expanded life in 2025, realize that you have freed yourself to living more fully, conscious of spirit in every aspect of our lives. As we meditate upon this word, we release ourselves from bondage of any limiting thoughts about ourselves, each other, and our world. Know that this name, this word, this quality has come into your life right here, right now, to be embodied, to be lived as you. It is what God, Spirit, the divine, is calling you to be. It's a whisper from your soul that you are so much more than you have ever known before today. Feel thankfulness flowing over you now as you realize something has just happened and is happening this time forth. We are gaining greater insights and awareness as we begin anew. We accept this consciousness of the ever-increasing good in our lives today and throughout this new year. And so I invite you to carry this stone, to put it on your altar, and to meditate and think often of what you received just now. And so we bless this stone in this time together, knowing that the greatest good is now ours, as we say together, and so it is. And if you haven't received a word, it may be possible that you're going to find it later today. Anything is possible with great spirit, and so just stay open to that energy. And now I have a quote for you, and it is somewhere in here. Yeah, it's in here. Let's see. It is by Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of Science of Mind Teachings. He says, "Life is a blackboard upon which we consciously or unconsciously write those messages which govern us." Okay, I'll say this again. Life is a blackboard upon which we consciously or unconsciously write those messages which govern us. Another way to say this is, whatever you believe, consciously or unconsciously, is done unto you as you believe. Because what happens is everything in our life is an outpicturing of what is in our consciousness. Everything is a perception. Everything in our lives is how we perceive it to be based on our belief system. So the question is, what do you believe? And what is on the blackboard of your life? Well, that's pretty simple. Look at your life. And you might go, oh, I don't want to look at that, and how could I have created that? And sometimes it's the collective consciousness, as they call it, that has infected us with a belief that we don't want to carry around. Because change is always happening, right? Change is evolution. Everything is always changing. But do you ever have something in your life that doesn't seem to be changing? Anybody? Okay, a couple of you. We all have things where we just feel like maybe we're stuck in that and we're not moving forward. And the question is, What is the belief that is holding us back? Oh, we have a phone call from God. So the truth is, if we do not change our consciousness and our belief system, the universe has no alternative but to give us again and again what we had as last year. So we need to change what's up here to have the change in the outer world. The truth is, we can't change the past. We can only change the days to come. And that is by consciously picking up the chalk for the chalkboard and the eraser, right? And inscribe something new upon our consciousness. I think the blackboard actually represents our consciousness. I'm going to write something new on the blackboard of my mind. And then I'm going to do repetitive, because that way it sticks, kind of like your math multiplication problems. You had to do it over and over, right? So we have the power to choose anew. And by going through the conscious mind into that subconscious mind that's holding hidden beliefs and writing something new, inscribing something new about how things are to be for you. And as you do that, you're releasing the thoughts of what have been, and the limiting thoughts. So you want to know how to create that new life? Can I give you a method? Yes. So you may or may not want to take notes, but I think you can remember it because it's pretty simple. To move beyond the mindset and the limiting beliefs of the past and redesign our future in 2025. First, you have to be willing. Okay, if you're not willing, forget about it. You can just, think about something else right now. So how you do this is you get a pencil and an eraser. You take a sheet of paper, okay? You got your sheet of paper, and you're going to put a line right down the middle. On the left side, you're going to put 2024 at the top and all the things you don't want to have in 2025, okay? So all the things you do not want in 2025. You're writing this in pencil. Then you go to 2024. 2025 is on the right side, okay? On the right side of the paper, all the things that you would like to manifest. And if like you say, I don't want to carry extra weight on my body. So what am I going to have instead? Slim, trim, healthy, vibrant body on this side. So as soon as you write something on the right side, you're going to take that eraser and you're going to erase the left side. Isn't that cool? So here's all the things I don't want, here's what I'm having, and erase those things. Every time you write something on the right side, you erase something on the left side. There you go. Simple. And it's a tool, and I'd love you to experiment with it and try it. Life is an experiment, right? Pretty much. And anybody who's taken the Prosperity Plus class will understand that she tells all about the experiment of how to learn and practice these principles that will assist us in life. So now I'm going to invite you to imagine that there's a book with your name on the front of it, and you're holding it in your hands. Just hold it like this, just pretending. Come on, put your hands up. You're holding your book. This is your book of your life. Now I want you to open it up somewhere in the middle, and you notice the pages on the left side have been written on, your life up until now. The rest, they're blank. It is unwritten. And so we have a song that we would like to Good. So the rest is, anybody like that video? You like the book with the hands and the legs? That's actually the UK version, I believe. And Jeannie said it was the Harry Potter version. So you have the choice, you have the power to write your story. And there's many ways you can do that. But I suggest if you don't want the same as the old year, use that exercise I gave you. Come to the vision Vision Board Workshop next Saturday. That's another opportunity. And we do work with both the left brain and the right brain in that vision because we make collages, but we also have some sheets of paper that are going to access your left brain. And we also have Prosperity Plus. So we're giving you a lot of opportunities to take the energy of a group and watch what it can do for you. So I close with this quote by Sarah Van Brecknott. She says, "A fresh start, a new chapter in life, embraced, asked, and loved. Answers to be discovered and then lived in this transformational life and year of delight and self-discovery. Today, carve out a quiet interlude for yourself in which to dream, pen or chalk in hand. Only dreams give birth to change. Let us be ready to thrive in 2025. It's ours to make it what we want it to be. And then we are going to feel good. And so it is."